Hi everyone, and welcome back to Scrap Edit Creations. I'm Diane, and today we are going to do the final layout for the winter section of the Four Seasons Winter Bash by Kelly Baxter Fitzgerald. And we are creating the 12 by 12 today, and I will be sharing the 8.5 by 11. So let's get scrapping. Okay, so I've got the last layout for the Four Season Winter. This is the layout. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so I did omit these pieces on mine. I'm not sure I will be omitting them on Nancy's. Just depends. I went with some larger pictures, and they are almost 5 by 7, just a little under. And look at this greenery around here. Isn't that pretty? And then here's this one. This Santa is the best Santa. He is at the autism store here in Denver area, and he comes every year, and we've gotten Miranda's picture taken with him, except for the last like 3 years. I think it was the first year of COVID was the last time we'd actually been in there. But he is amazing. And I have pictures of all the grandkids with him. I might have actually done some other pictures with him, but this was with their new location right here. So this is my layout, and let's work on Nancy's layout. So first off, I'm gonna kind of set this chipboard aside, and I'm going to center this ish. So let's see, we've got about 1.5 if I put that there, 1.5 if I put that there. Okay. And then, so 10 1/4 and 1 3/4. Okay, I knew I should have kind of mentioned that in my brain. Should have been thinking about that, and I wasn't. Okay, so I'm just going to lay this down, and I'm just going to kind of draw a line along here. You'll understand the method to my madness in a second. Okay, and then we've got another one. So we'll stay over here at 10 1/4 and 1 3/4. All of these will be down below. You will not see this line. Well, you might see that little bit. No, you won't see the line. Okay, put my pencil away. So now I have this part taken care of. Okay, and what we're going to do, on the original, she actually used these pieces that were cut. I'm going to try stamping them. I only stamped this one when I did it earlier. And I forgot to grab a piece of scrap paper and my mat. But I knew I couldn't do anything, until I had the lines on there, because I figured the pencil would go through, on this mat. Okay, so what we're going to do, take this one, I'm going to pull this over here, and we are going to start with this one and the Toffee ink, and it is 2nd generation for this one. So we are going to put that on there. Actually, I'm going to flip those. Okay, and then we're going to stamp that there, and we're going to just kind of stamp around the edges. Okay, so she had a couple here. And using the back of this mat is so handy, because honestly, I would normally just grab out one of the little foamies. Actually, I've got one right here. Oops. One of these and do it, but using the mat like this, I can do all of it at one time on the one page, and that is huge on time saving. I think I'm going to do another one up here. This one is there's a lot more because there's of course a bigger space. So let's see here. I don't want them too high and I don't want them too low, if that makes sense. Just kind of use some variations. Keep it light. And then we've got this corner over here. And that bit longer. Okay, so I've done that one. Now I'm going to grab the Mink real quick. I am actually going to cover this up until I go to the next one because I know myself and I'm going to go for the opposite pad. So the Mink, oh, but I do need to kind of see. So they used a Mink up in here. That's pretty dark. I think I might want to go 2nd gen. Maybe on every other one. No, you can see it better when it's first. And it is first on the other, so I'm just going to go with the first. And other things will cover this, so I don't have to really worry too much. There is one over here. And the next one is over here. Do I want to add any more in? I think I want one over there. And let's do a stamped off there, just to kind of mimic what I did there. Okay, so this page is all stamped. I don't have to remove the, goodness, I'm looking at it and thinking, what the heck is it? The pencil line. I don't have to remove that because my paper is going to cover it up. But it looks kind of funky, doesn't it? Oops, sorry, my camera does not care for that. Okay, now we are going to put the mat. Got this open, not doing what I should be doing. I'm going to take this one and put it on this mat. And here, and then we've got Toffee, and let's grab this again. Okay, so now we're going to stamp the opposite side. So this is the way I am adding in that 2nd page. Took a little bit of thinking. I kind of had the idea of what I wanted to do. I just wasn't sure how I was going to implement it. And if I had the paper to implement. I know I'm moving my arm weird. And I ended up having just enough to do it. The Scarlet was the big one because I just put an order in and I did not order Scarlet because I know that Scarlet is going to be on the Cardstock Carnival as long as they do it. Crossing our fingers that they do it because I need cardstock. Okay, I think I want just one there. Okay, so this one for right now is done. So I'm going to get my chamois out of my little crock over there and set that one there. And then I'm going to put that in the recycle bin because I am done with it. And set my Toffee aside and grab out the Mink. Okay, so this one I'm going to put them in the corners because I did like that in the corner. This one right about there, up there. Let's do a little one over here. It's a little smaller. And then, oh, that's right, I had 2 stamped offs. So let's stamp that one off and put that one there. Stamp off, flip it around really quick and put that down. Okay, so there's some little goobers down here from my not being as careful as I probably should. But they won't be seen. So that is cool. Okay. Put everything to the side. Take this off of the foam part. And set that aside. And now we have our base. So that was really easy and fun to do. Again, I know it looks kind of funky. But now that you can see it next to each other, what do you think? I think it looks pretty cool. Okay, so the next step we're going to do, I'm going to put these together real quick, and then we are going to start tucking in little bits everywhere. Okay, so I'm going to put this on here first. Oh, I should probably tell you the sizes. Let's see here. So for the red, the Scarlet, we have 9 by 10.5. And for the white daisy right here, we have 8.5 by 10.25. And I'm just going to center these, just eyeballing it. And then we have this plaid pattern, and it is 8 1/4. No, 8 1/8, sorry, by, it's about 10 and a smidge. It's not quite an eighth. I had to do a little bit of cutting after I had cut them because it wasn't lining up 100% the way I wanted it to. So I just shaved a little smidge off because I wanted it to look cool. So there's a little bit less of a border on the sides than over here. Okay, so now I'm going to put it onto this chipboard. This was 2004, the little divider. The one thing I will say is I do have multiples. Let me grab them actually. I have multiples of different styles of chipboard. Whenever you're going to use the chipboard, make sure both of the pages match. That's the best advice I can ever give you if you're going to use some chipboard. So make sure they match. Okay, I'm going to match it up at the one end more so than the other end. Okay. And just kind of rub it. Then we'll take the adhesive off of here. And if I've done everything right, this will fit perfectly. And since I believe I held it up to everything, it should. Okay, so there we go. It's looking pretty cool. Aside from the red, the scarlet's a lot for me. Okay, so now we're gonna match this one up. Just repeat. Same sizes on this one. So when I put the sizes down there, I will put a little 2 by it because there is 2 of each of them. And then we've got I love this side. I almost used that side. Even though Kelly used the plaid, I was thinking I might use that side. But I decided I would stick with the plan. Just for today, though. If I do this one again, I might go with the floral side. And the nice part is we will be doing this again with the other papers. So the next one will be fall. And then I think it's spring and then summer. I don't know what order they go into. Let's see here. This one is the side that I want to have it flush against. Because right here, I don't want this to feel like it's kind of bowing. Over here is a little easier because we'll be putting stuff there. But over on this side, it's where the page protector goes and everything. You want to have that as flush as possible. And this just gives you that little bit of raised area so that you can not waste a ton of your pop tape. Okay. So there is the base layout. I can put my chamois away. And the next step is to work with the greenery. So let's pull this stuff out. I did put the pop tape on it already. So we're going to work on this and then we will do the pictures. Grab all of these. And I did have to cut a few more. Just a few though. Okay, so let's see here. Let's work on this side. Okay, so before we glue them down, we're going to set them in places. Okay, and we're just going to kind of lift and tuck, and then we want to put one of these in here as well, kind of just off to the side maybe, and maybe have that one more like that, kind of more framing it. We'll see. This one might come down a little bit. I don't know. I'm torn on that one. Okay, so then we need one here. We need one here. And actually, I should be looking at Kelly's because mine is smaller and she had more along the top. So if we kind of go, we need to kind of go deeper into here. Probably shouldn't have pushed down as much as I did, but I like to. Okay, and then we have a big one. And I think I'm going to tear that and kind of put that there. Okay. let's go with a small. And over here, let's put in a small, put in a big, put in one of these little guys. Not loving that, but we'll move it around if we need to, which we probably will. Okay. Maybe, oh, I kind of like that better. So let's look over here and kind of go like that. I like that much better. Okay. I want to do that on all the corners. So this one we would go like that. And this one we would go like this. Okay. And then we'll add in that and can spread it a little bit. Okay. It's looking pretty good. Spread it and see a little more. The only thing I will say with the Mink one, you don't see it as much. So I understand why she did that. I just didn't want to cut more of them. I'm lazy. I need one, possibly two, for the little sprig that's going to go here. So I'm going to keep those aside. I actually need one of these for that as well. One of these and one of these. So I might have to spend some time cutting some more of these. Okay. Oops, I don't want to cover the bit. So all this is really is how you feel. Once you get to this stage, it's just, you know, sticking these in and letting it kind of guide you how you feel. You know, that's all this is. And hoping that you've cut enough. Okay, there we go. Put that there. I think I just have enough. Oh my goodness. I will be so happy if I just have enough. Okay. Let's put this here. Oops. And oh, this one does need to go up a little higher. So let's put that up a little higher. Kind of make that more of a grouping. And let me find this piece. So the Winter Wishes is the title that was used on this. I put pop tape on the back and then I doubled it here. And it's going to go right there. And then I'm going to cover it with the Peace and Love. Okay, because these are Christmas layouts that I'm working with. So the best thing I can do is make them fit with what I need them to be. And I'm going to set these little pieces aside for right now. Okay, so I'm going to adhere all of these down. It's going to take me a little bit and then I will be right back. So I have put down the pictures. I've put a grouping of items right here that we're going to be putting around here. And I put the title on. And now we are going to work on these pieces. And then we'll put this joyful on. I have little gems everywhere. So that's the next step. So we're just going to kind of, oops, got to clean my glue off. Kind of grab this and kind of stick it in here and there. I think on the corners I was thinking I wanted to put berries and a flower. Just kind of tuck them in. Could even go, oh, I like that. Okay. Oops, I grabbed two. Okay. Put these little guys on. Let's see here. We have more berries. Put one right over here. Just kind of brings out the right colors in here that we want. Flip it a little bit. There we go. Flip and tuck, flip and tuck. Let's put a flower there. Let's put some berries on this one. And then we've got these stars too. Let's see here. Need some red up here. Let's put some berries there. So we've got red, 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 red. Whoa, that's a lot of red. Okay, and we need some red. We've got red, red, red. We need some red over here. And let's put some red up there. And let's put one of these guys there. And I'm going to take these and set these aside for a second. And now let's put these little stars around. And those are just going to kind of go wherever I feels it. Oops. Or wherever it wants to stick. My finger possibly. There it is. These are the last stars I have for this. So when these are gone, they're gone. And I even cut the rest of the little ones so that it didn't have the little flag thingy, the shooting star look to them. I cut them because I needed those too. Let's see here. I'm gonna put that here. Okay. And then let's go for this joyful. I'm going to put that here-ish. I'm not going to push down too hard. And then grab my scissors. And we're just going to kind of arrange some greenery under it to kind of be a part of this layout. I'm just putting a little bit of glue on stuff, not a whole lot. There we go. We have one of those. Okay, we have two. Well, let's stick that little guy in there. Okay. Actually, let's try to stick it under. I'm going to tear off its big butt. Okay, move this just a smidge over. I want this area to be a little fuller over there. Okay, got that. Now I'm thinking, oh, that was not smart of me, was it? Hope you weren't all freaking out that I was going to drop glue on this, because it could have happened. I want to put some under here. I think down a little lower. And then I have so many of these little white squares everywhere. Okay. And then we've got this little flower in Toffee. think I'm not going to do that one. And then up here, I think I'm going to tuck some berries. Yeah, like that. Okay. And then let's look and see if there's anything else we need. And we'll put the little gems on and the little dots. Let's start with the dots. So we want the dark here. I'm just going to put 3 little dots every so often. Just how we feel. I think I got one at each one. I think it looks nice when you've got them there. And now we have our little gems. And this layout is almost done. And I'm concentrating. Sorry, I'm not entertaining right now. That one's kind of coming off of the glue dot. See if I can fix it. There we go. Okay. We're getting there. I kind of like them tucked into this little area right there. I think that looks really cool. Or on my finger, you know, whichever works. So just a few gems, right? It'll be interesting if the other months we use gems as well, because I really am not sure how these will go with the other papers. I'm sure they'll go fine, but will we use them? That's the question. I'm not sure. Okay, do I need the gems anywhere else? I should probably put some up here since I put some here. There we go, maybe. Is that the right way? Yeah, I think so. Okay. So that is today's layout. What do you think? I'm really liking this all around. It's a little more planned out than I had intended to do. If I'd had a little more greenery, I might have stuck more in just so it looked a little fuller, but I'm actually really liking it. I'm perfectly fine with the way it is here. And I like how this one turned out as well. Oh, I did put a couple of stickers on. So let me grab the sticker sheet and see what we've got left. Where did I put this heart? I put that in here. So let's just kind of tuck that there. And I had a little darker heart that I put over here. And then I had these pieces that I just kind of was sticking in someplace. And this one. slide that in there. I think that was all I had grabbed. Yeah, that's all I had grabbed. Okay, so here's the smaller one. And here is the bigger one. So it's just spread out a little more. Same items. I'm going to hold this up. Pretty cool. Very happy with this. The little dots, I think, bring out quite a bit. Very happy with how this turned out. I'm hoping that Nancy likes it as much as I do. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to come and play today. Please like and subscribe if you would like to see more of my videos. Leave a comment and have an amazing rest of your day. I'll see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.